Cucurella. Lukaku is onto it in a flash. Valverde out towards the flank. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Eze. No way through. And here's Lukaku. And here's Mbappe. And he's surging through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a good run down the left. Partey. And here's Mbappe. Here's Tchouaméni.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe, and he's onside. It is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the shot! Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cucurella really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Koundé gets it away. Mbappe is having a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Valverde. He's away! Valverde. Valverde! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting it.
Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. Plays it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Pogba.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Vietnam really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Vietnam head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second... Decent chance! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tchouaméni. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Thuram. Mendes picks it up out wide. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he was quick to react.
Vietnam really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Pogba. Nice control. Now it's Eze. He's found some space. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Ball's played through. He slings it in. Well, there's the clearance. Partey. Nuno Mendes. Tries to play it through. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. It's played through for him. Oh, that big chance! It's in! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Federico Valverde.
Threads one in. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Thinks about the shot. Played in.
Number 41.
Tries to get it clear.
Substitution.
Good ball, good take. Delivers with whip. And out it comes again. That's an imaginative pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Doku. And here's Bellingham. Cross Pulisic! And another try!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back in. Now it's Bellingham.
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
That ball looks a good one. And that's a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Konate does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Chouameni being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And the flag has stayed down. Aubameyang! And he's heaved it away. Oh, given away. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end. And the finish! And he hits the net. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Keeper's dealt with that. Doku. Pulisic, not the most accurate pass. That's a cute ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's picked his way through. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitution on the field. Number
The final whistle
17,
is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
coming on to replace
They're taking a
him
moment
is
to consider their
number
options.
32, Gianmarco. Substitution in progress.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe.
No winner in 90,
Number 2,
30 more to come.
Correa. Coming
Vietnam
on the field.
conceded an
Number
equaliser
8,
late on.
Cha.
Now they have to do it all
Number
again.
11,
Do they have what it takes?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's
That's
Pulisic.
good play from him.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Konate, and it's Barella. Doku. Looking to play him in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's found a way through. And it's Lopez. Now this could be a chance. Strong running down that left flank. Aubameyang. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Nuno Mendes. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. Thuram gets into a good position. He's on it, can he get away? And he shoots! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! No space, no... And that's it for the first half of extra time.
To all members of the crowd.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lewandowski. Oh, he's bustling through here. Nuno Mendes. Hakimi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out. Konate. Oh, this looks sharp.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He rises! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That's at the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Vietnam can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get
to
the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Shot could be on. Delivery from him. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's a sharp little ball here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's the chance to counter. Aims beyond the defence. Thuram receives it in a good position. And a chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! Danger averted for now. Hakimi. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And now the breakaway. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Gravenberg. And it's Mendes. Bellingham.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Bellingham. And it's Barella.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nuno Mendes. Almost half an hour in now. And Hakimi. Gravenberg. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Konate gets it away. Hangs one. Gets his head on it! Tries to get it clear. And he's taking no chances there. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Can he finish? He's delivered all right! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Hakimi. Looking to play him in. Barella. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. DiMarco powering forward here. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Oh, well played, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on
Those of
after
you
the
making
break.
their way home on public
Well, let's not beat
today,
about the
please
bush,
watch the
Peter. It's
screen
been
for train
fairly
departure
flat,
times from
and the
all
support have
local
had
major
little to
stations.
cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Nuno Mendes. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. Fermin.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. DiMarco. The message is clear, none shall pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Lukaku being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pinches it off him. Ruben Dias, played out towards the right wing. Fermin, pressure coming in from all directions. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Rice. And he thumps it clear. That has ended up in no man's land. Fermin. Threads one in. And he's managed to get rid. Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pulls it back.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Number
This
8.
the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Number 11. Fermin. Number 41.
Pulisic!
Number 32.
Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched
Coming
at that
on
a
the
bit,
field,
even though it was
number
quite close.
20, Robert Lewandowski. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 14,
Pedri going full
Marco
steam ahead down the
Asensio.
left flank.
Number 22,
Takes a shot!
Pedri.
Well, now it's a race for the
Number
ball.
7, Eze.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll
Substitutions
do.
taking place.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's had it nicked away. Great vision. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. A moment that needed, and that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, this looks sharp. DiMarco gets over and intercepts. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield. But he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really fit...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Thuram! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's gone loose. Sanchez. Bellingham goes steaming forward. And he shoots! There it is! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mbappe! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it.
Big chance! And he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Thuram is onto this. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground.
And the shot! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Goes for a shot! Sanchez. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe gets into a good position. He's on it, can he get away? Well, now it's a race for the ball, and it's CHA M3. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's really good defending. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played into space. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Valverde has created one goal already. The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, can he get onto this?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And there is the half-time whistle. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hakimi. Lukaku.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. CHA M3. And it's Valverde. Passes short and sharp. Lukaku! And he's really put himself on the line here. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Hakimi. Sanchez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gravenberg. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Thuram. Can he finish? It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
CHA M3. Lukaku looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Lukaku.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Valverde. Now it's Lukaku. Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hakimi. CHA M3. Now it's Lukaku. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Lukaku. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! It's there! Right back in the game! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Federico Valverde.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Lukaku. Coming on the field. Number 14.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is...
Tries a shot! He's scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. And now they can clear their lines. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's played it in low. Van Dijk gets it clear. Great vision. He is just caressing the ball. Koundé's cross. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Real chance! That's really well cleared.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Asensio.
time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Lewandowski.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Sanchez cuts it out. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Substitution
So our
on the
quest to
field.
find the winner
Number
continues.
5, Ibrahima Konate.
Vietnam did fantastically
Number
well to
15,
force extra time, having
Chouameni.
been on the brink of defeat in
Coming on the
normal
field,
time. In fact, you could say they're the
19,
better... And he's had a hit!
Number 38.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Substitution
Well,
in
we
progress.
could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Koundé. Asensio. Aimed beyond the defence. He's through, now is he in? Decent chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. Corner number 2 then. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And here's Osimhen. Elects to cross. Sanchez gets it away. And smartly reclaimed. Van Dijk. Knocks it into space. And here's Eze. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gravenberg. Lewandowski looking to run onto it. He has a look up. Takes aim and he's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 3 coming up. Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Eze. Aubameyang. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Please take this opportunity to pay a
But
visit
it
to
has
our
been a
official store
punishing
where
game, both
memorabilia from
physically
today's
and
match are
mentally.
now
But
available.
does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Now it's Ruben Neves. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Gravenberg. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get on the end of this? Chips it through. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out wide. Looking to play him in.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's a threatening ball. Eze. Aubameyang. So what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ruben Diaz promptly onto that, and that is that. Eze. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then,
Please
Jim?
join me